What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Macro Crunch YouTube channel. Today, as per this comment down here, I'm going to be reviewing the Grenade Carb Killa protein bar. Let's get into it, shall we? As always, this is going to be another review video and I'm going to talk you through what I think of the product. Now, this is a big brand. Grenade is one that I've wanted to do for a while. They're a little more on the expensive side, to be honest, at around £2.50 to £3.50 per bar, which I think is way too expensive for a protein bar, especially one that's a big brand that claims, it's supposed to be accessible, it's supposed to be a quick and convenient way to get in protein, but it's never too convenient if you're paying that sort of price. Regardless, because it's been asked to be reviewed, and I've wanted to do it for a while anyway, we're going to get into it. Now, I have tried Grenade Carb Killa protein bars before. However, today I've got the Peanut Nutter Flavour, which is one I haven't tried before. I've tried the likes of their birthday cake flavour and their cookies and cream, I believe, and I've even the chocolate orange one before I've had it as well. But I've never had the peanut butter flavour, or peanut nutter flavour, I should say. As always, I'm going to go through the macros first. I'm going to read them off the back. So for a 60-gram bar, you're looking at 223 calories, 9.3 grams of fat, 15 grams of carbohydrates, and 21 grams of protein. Now, macros in terms of calories to protein ratio, we're looking for that 1 gram per 10 calories. This isn't far off at 21 grams for 223 calories. So the macros are pretty good. Plus, for 15 grams of carbs, 2 grams of that is sugar, which is super low in sugar, which is going to be really good when trying to achieve goals, and sugar's an addictive, so you want it to be kind of low when having these as treats. Overall, the macros are looking good. If the taste weighs up to it, we could be onto a high score right now. But I'm going to get into it and give you the first bite and tell you what I think. Right, okay, so straight off the bat, something's sort of come out of the end. I think it looks almost like a caramel sort of toffee. It's quite all over the side as well. You can see it better there. And my fingers sort of stuck to it as well, so. Okay, I'm sure it's just like a packaging issue and this probably isn't consistent across them all, so I'm going to ignore that. Wow, loads put on my finger. Right, okay, I'm going to get into it and take a first bite and let you guys know what I think initially. Cheers. Very dense. Nearly had a second bite. Okay, so from that you can probably tell it's very good. Though I've said it's dense, yes it is, but the flavour is really, really good. So on the inside, as you can see, there's the chocolate at the top. You've got sort of a layer of caramel, and then you've got like this sort of nougat layer in the middle, which is obviously what contains the majority of the protein and the whey or whatever sort of protein they're using. And then at the bottom is just more chocolate. So overall, there's not a particularly strong flavour of peanut butter. I would label this more as like a caramel flavour, honestly. The smell as well is really strong, but it smells of caramel. Doesn't smell of peanut butter whatsoever at all, really. So I'm going to go in for a second bite, make sure the first wasn't just a fluke, and then we'll get back into the review. The second bite, still not really getting any peanut butter flavour. Getting, like I say, a lot of caramel, especially because you've done a lot of caramel flavoured things on the channel before. It's a very similar taste. That being said, it is a very good taste, so I'm not going to discredit it too much because it does still taste fantastic. So let's jump into the overall pros. Pros being that the macros are really, really good, and you get a lot in the bar. 60 grams, but it is quite sizable for what 60 grams you'd assume isn't that big, but it is quite big for what it actually claims to be. Flavour again, really good. By no stretch is it peanut butter, it's more caramel, but it's a great flavour and it will satisfy a sweet tooth when you're trying to diet and you're using these as a sort of replacement for chocolate or candy bars. And it's super low in sugar with only 2 grams, meaning that it's not an additive, and it's just going to be really, really good for you to get in that sweet hit without actually having a lot of sugar or a lot of artificial, or without having a lot of sugar that's going to sort of make you want more and more and more. Cons, however, I will have to mention that obviously it isn't peanut butter flavour, so if you're buying it because you want a peanut butter flavour, because you're buying a If you're buying it because you want a peanut butter flavoured bar, you're not going to get that. You're going to get more caramel, so just bear that in mind. Secondly, the price. Now, the cheapest I've ever seen one of these for is about £2.50. Now, if you're having these after every workout, let's say working out 5 days a week, that's £12.50 a week, which isn't really affordable, right? That being said, maybe on a one-off, if you really want to treat, these are definitely a great one to go to, but they are very expensive, so I would only have them once in a while. They're the only cons really that I can think of. So overall, I'm going to score the Grenade Carb Killer Peanut Nutter Flavoured Bar at 7.9. 7.9 in the bottom corner. This is a very good score for a very good bar, and I'm pushing up onto the upper echelon of the bars that we have reviewed. So overall, if you want to give this one a try, check it out. It's definitely worth it. It's a little bit more expensive, like I say, but it is also a very good treat to have. And the macros are fantastic. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us over on the Macro Crunch Instagram account at Macro Crunch down here at the bottom. As you always, drop a comment. Let us know what you want us to review next. We love doing the comments that you guys drop and letting you guys know what is worth buying and what isn't. And comment and let us know if you tried this before and what you think. 7.9, is it the right score? Let us know. But other than that, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.